Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. 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 Up against the immovable object inside the Leviathan. Up against the immovable object, the Leviathan. Up against the immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. Bear witness to this phenomenon, a clear sickness as it's coming on. That's their business, so I carry on beating my fists on the walls of Babylon. And it's vicious, if you're a vagabond in the British Isles, it ain't Avalon. The ambitious escape to the Amazon, life is malicious, climbing the echelon. So, we gotta break them chains, be personal best and make them gains. It's a hurtful mess, so abstain from eternal threats and a long campaign. Enough stress, but we don't complain and I'm hopeful, so I won't refrain from a global test. Gotta maintain on a mobile flex with no disdain. Up against an immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds set. Yo, it's cruel from the onset, killing you slow is the usual project. Still thriving despite the drawbacks, ill right and designing formats. It's life, gotta ride it, roar back. The mind's climbing, not wiping the floor mat. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan, keeping watching the eyes conspiring. Catch wind, sound of the siren, fuse the flames of the furnace is firing. Not expiring, expanding, inquiring to gain understanding. A fall from the top equals a crash landing. Don't get fooled by the devil's rebranding. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Up against an immovable object. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Placing bets on illusional odds. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. 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 They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. They make the rules, but we got the game plan. You ain't with it? Get out of the way, man. Short-sighted, take off the Ray-Bans. Sourcing ethical goods, not name brands. No bait plans, we execute. Blueprints get combed with a fine tooth. The control system is not absolute. Revealing the truth is the way to recruit the youth. Collating a man to the proof while they're stacking a man to the lies. Cracking the code is eternally striving. Like drinking the fountain of life. Like a rhythm that I'm already riding. Aiming to bring down the house in tonight. The mic's hidden with imminent rising. When I draw this run figure life. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. 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 They make the rules, but we got the game plan. Up against an immovable object inside the Leviathan. Up against an immovable object, the Leviathan. Up against an immovable object, placing bets on illusional odds. Greasing cogs inside the Leviathan. Greasing cogs inside.
One, two, 1, 2. We are doing another test broadcast from the venue of the Raw Weekender. Let me just mute this thing over here so you can hear that. Big shout out to everyone tuned in. This is obviously a last minute thing. I'm here with my own Andy PG. I haven't dragged him out for this one. The last test we did here at the venue. Oh dear. Let me just turn. Can everyone? Is there an echo there? No, you can't hear that. The last test that we did from the venue here was not too successful because I couldn't get the internet to work. I've got a new internet machine. I've got a new mobile internet device over here, and it seems to be working perfectly. Can I get some feedback from everyone in the live chat? Is this stream sounding all right? Is the connection good? Big shout out to Pamela Swan, King of Sting, Dirt Road Farms. Who else have we got here? Unruly King, Kyle Hutchins, Austin 369, Green Diesel. I see you all in the comments there. So yeah, it's looking good so far, guys. It's like literally 4 weeks until the event, just under 4 weeks now. We're very, very excited to be able to come with you guys to a weekender like this. Just give me some feedback. Does everything sound nice? Are we looking good? Loud and clear. It's distorted. I'll tell you what. I've got another peasant cam on the go here. I'm actually going to turn that off. You are echoey. Is the echo over? You shouldn't be hearing any echo at all because we've got no... 1 2 1 2. Oh, it's distorted. Really? Is it sounding better now? Has the echo gone? Can someone give me some feedback? I know you guys are a little bit behind, maybe 30 seconds behind what we're broadcasting here. I did have it going on my phone, which you might have heard in the background. Echoey and gravelly. Right, let me sort that out. Looking a bit hazy. 1 2 1 2. Yes, no more echo. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I was trying to be flash. I had my phone on the go as another camera here, and my phone was coming out with some audio too. So, yes, we are doing a test broadcast from the venue of the Ra Weekender. It's on the 7th and 8th. You're very loud on the mic. Let me turn it down. How about that? Is that better? Turn it down a bit. As you can see, I'm even holding the mic, which I don't normally do. I didn't bring the whole setup. I've just got the computer, the Queef Master, and I'm actually holding the mic. Right, I've turned it down now. Can we get some feedback? Is that sounding nice? Is that better? Big shout out to Legito Records, Dime Bar, and Unruly King saying I'm very loud on the mic. Is that better? Okay, so this is where we're going to be meeting up in 4 weeks' time, guys. I'm in a completely dark room in the corner. I've set my computer up. It is 9:37 on a Tuesday evening here in the UK. We need to cover. Who's Legito Records is saying cover the mirror. That will give you less echo and feedback. So I don't think the mirror. Yeah, maybe we will get the mirror covered with some sort of flag or something. We probably need to do that. All good now. Okay, thank you, Unruly King. All right, so this is a good test so far. The internet is working. We are broadcasting in 1080p. We've got 25 people tuned in. I have made some notes that I just wanted to mention to you guys. I need to mention this Friday show. This Friday, we have a live show. We have ZZ from Kingdom of Pineal. He's going to be coming on to talk about ancient AI, the Atlantean memory wars. And if you're on... Okay, loads better. Thank you, Dime Bar. I'd like to see that. I can see all your comments on the screen. Big shout out to everyone tuned in. 23 people. That's not bad on a completely off-the-cuff broadcast. How are these buttons working?
Rise above, generate, rise above, distinguish fear, rise above.
Did I say 9:37? I meant 19:37. Sorry, It's now 7:39. I must admit, right? It's so weird for me to be doing this and not be in the safe environment of the Ra studio in my house. I am obviously in a function room at a hotel in central Bournemouth. I've just bought a screen, a Queef Master, the computer, and the internet box, and we seem to be doing okay. So don't forget, this Friday we have a live show. We also have the competition for the Liberty Silver Rabbit Pendant, Sterling Silver. Big shout out to our sponsors, Liberty Silver. Let me get the QR code up for that. So to enter the competition, you've still got 3 more days to enter the comp. If you are not already subbed to our Patreon for only £3 a month, to enter the competition, sub to our Patreon. You will go into the competition to win the Sterling Silver Rabbit. If you're already on Patreon, don't worry. You can enter the competition too. All you need to do is share a screenshot of you sharing a piece of Rise Above Media on your socials, whether it's Facebook, Insta, X, whatever it is, and then email it to me at riseabovelivestream@gmail.com. You can see the email address at the bottom of the screen on the graphics. That's riseabovelivestream@gmail.com. We will be announcing the winner of the Sterling Silver pendant from Liberty Silver Designs this Friday, and we've also got another competition. There's competitions every week now. We're going to be giving away mushroom tinctures from the Mushroom Lady. Big shout to Kat. I got her stuff through the post today. We are supporting local artisan producers and artists. We're getting all types of stuff sent to us at Rise Above, and we're obviously going to be supporting those people by giving away their products. The real sound check is hitting the Passio button. All right, King of Sting. All right, hold on. Let me just find that. See, the thing is, I'm not used to speaking and presenting without Andy PG here to push the buttons for me. Let me just find the Mark Passio button.
The problem is you're a fucking retard.
Yes. Is that good? Big shout to King of Sting. Okay, so I'm saying that this is... We've already been broadcasting for 10 minutes. Wow. I'm saying this is actually a successful test. Now, so a couple of other things I wanted to mention. So Friday's show, we've covered that. The competition. Right, ticket sales. There are only 21 tickets left till we hit absolute maximum capacity for this room. That means there are 229 members of the Ramish community attending this hotel in 4 weeks' time. You can get your tickets, if you haven't already got one, by going to this link here for the Rise Above Weekender. And if you're a Patreon member, you can use your 10% discount code on the final remaining tickets. Now, some feedback I've had from people that were thinking about getting a ticket, but they were coming on their own and they were wondering, oh, should I come on my own or not? Do not fear, right? I reckon almost half of the tickets we've sold have actually come from single ticket sales, i.e. people coming from all over the country, coming here to meet up with the Ramish community on their own. If you are going to come on your own, this is the perfect opportunity for you to come and meet like-minded, anti-clown world, sentient meat suit operators. That's the whole reason we are putting on these events, okay? So don't oh yeah, thank you, Pamela Swan. Look at that. There's the link to get your tickets, riseabove.tv/shop/events/Rise Above Live in the Flesh. I will just put the QR code back on the screen again. And I must stress that the link to get the last 21 tickets is also in the description of this stream. 21 tickets to go. We've got 21 tickets to go. So come and see us. Right. Austin369, he's coming on his own and he's buzzing. Another request I've had, which is quite interesting, and we're well up for doing it, is for people that are coming along that are not just on their own. Maybe they're in a group, maybe they're on their own, but they're single. So obviously meeting other people and maybe hooking up with other members of the Ramish community should be on the cards. If you would like us to give out a different coloured wristband to notify whether you're single or not, is that a good idea? Is that a good way to do it? I thought you could wear a badge or something like that. It's a bit gay. But, you know, you're going to have a wristband to get into the venue. So I thought, what about if we have a different coloured wristband for people that are single and ready to mingle? Oh, look at that. 33 people tuned in.
Raw.
Big shout to Andy PG. Ben OHM, or Ben Om, is saying, is anybody coming from the Manchester area? I know for a fact we've got loads of people coming down from up north. We've even got people coming all the way from Scotland to come down to Bournemouth. And this hotel, one sec. This hotel is literally 5-10 minutes walk from the Bournemouth train station. There's also a coach station in Bournemouth. This couldn't be more central. Literally bang in Bournemouth town centre. The hotel is completely sold out. The hotel is, every room is packed with members of the Ramish community, but don't fear, there are dozens and dozens of reasonably priced hotels in Bournemouth, and they're not too far away. They're in walking distance, whether you want to use booking.com or Airbnb, or you just want to look on a map. This is called Hotel Celebrity. It's on Jervis Road, and you can look on a map, book in to a local hotel. And here's another thing. I'm just going to go through my notes. See, I'm not used to doing this without my PG support here. Other hotels coming alone. Ra Academy, here's a surprise. I think I've spoke to Tom at Wisdom of Mushrooms, who is also 528 Create, who's also our merch guy, and he wants to do a surprise Ra Academy on the Friday evening. I'm planning to do it 7 till 8. So he's going to do a presentation and a Ra Academy to do with Wisdom of Mushrooms. We're going to throw that in, included in your ticket price. No extra cost, you know. We're not like that around here at Ra. Who else have we got here in the comment section? Kerno and Cornwall Forever, Green Diesel. Big shout to Green Diesel coming from Cornwall. I've got a lot of fans. We've got Rise Above has a lot of fans in Cornwall because of obviously what happened in 2020 when I was arrested in Truro. So big shout to all the West Country Massive, all the Southwest Massive. We have a lot of love for you around those parts here at Rise Above. What we're going to be talking about on Friday, holy shit, there's a lot to talk about. Trump, Gaza, all the crazy advances in clown world. But I don't want to give away too much because the presentation that me and Andy PG are going to do here, live in front of the audience, is called The Final Solution. And it's going to be schwabbing together everything that we've been talking about on Patreon recently to do with Trump, to do with the Soviet Union, to do with what's happening in 2025. Big shout out to Cornish and Nasty. Pamela Swan saying she would love to go. Maybe one day at one of the future events we'll get you across the Atlantic Ocean, Pamela Swan, and you can come and join us. Green Diesel says, I'm still coming. Yeah, so I can't stress enough. Although Rise Above Live is every other week now, me and PG are working really hard on Patreon, and we are putting out a lot of content on Patreon. So any week that you sub to Patreon for only £3 a month, it's going to automatically enter you into whatever competition we're doing that week. Whether we're giving away sterling silver, whether we're giving away a hard drive like we did last week. Big shout out to Nicholas. I've got a whole load of prizes all lined up. We're going to be doing competitions every single week. We're going to be giving back to the Ramish community, and all you've got to do to get into the competitions is sign up to the Patreon for £3 a month. You get all of the extra content, all of the super spicy stuff that we can't talk about on YouTube. That's all on Patreon, guys. It's massive value for money. 2 videos a week we're averaging at the moment. Brett Atkinson saying, is there anywhere to plot up in a camper van? Hey, not on the premises of the hotel, but I'm sure there is somewhere in Bournemouth that you can make a little pitch with your camper van, maybe on the seafront, maybe on the cliff top or something like that. So yeah, we'd love to see you there. Beth Rendell, single mingle like Freshers Fortnite. Yeah, single Pringle mingle. So, yeah, can I get some feedback about that? Are you coming to the event and are you single? Would you be up for wearing a different coloured wristband? Very sly, nothing too in your face, just so that other single people that are looking to mingle and potentially meet someone that's like-minded, that isn't a Soviet peasant, you can just look at their wristband. I think that's a good idea because at the end of the day, apart from having a podcast, apart from having a movement, apart from getting the information out there, we are doing our very best to bring people together. With Rise Above, you are never alone, guys. Okay, so I think I've covered everything. Thank you very much for tuning in. This Friday night, we've got Kingdom of Pineal ZZ talking about ancient reptilian AI. It's going to be a blast. Okay, big shout out to all the Patreon gang. We've got it's Tuesday today, so there's a video coming out tomorrow on Patreon about the Kalergi plan. Holy shit, that's going to be controversial. There'll be another video on Sunday, so I can't stress enough, the best way to support us, the best way to get the freshest rabbit is to sign up to our Patreon. Okay, I think that about wraps it up. Big shout out to everyone tuned in. Glitterati says, yes, there are loads of places. Listen, Bournemouth is absolutely overly saturated with hotels. So there's every price range, ranging from like 50, 60 quid a night, right up to hundreds of pounds if you want somewhere plush. There are many, many places in walking distance. Bournemouth Town Centre, it's not that big anyway, but I reckon there's close to 100 hotels. So although this hotel is totally sold out, every single room with the Ramish community, you will not have a problem finding other accommodation. So, just a quick recap. This is how you support us. Get on the Patreon, enter the competition to win the Liberty Silver Designs rabbit. This isn't the rabbit, I've actually got the little Rise Above sigil here, but there is a rabbit to give away this week, and it's sterling silver, including a sterling silver chain. Oh yeah, did anyone notice I've had a haircut? I thought it was about time. Glitterati saw it first. Oh yeah, here's another thing. I'm wearing the new branded Rise Above TV lanyards. These are going to be available at the event as well. You guys will get it first before they go on the website. We can have some new merch, which you won't be available on the website until after the event. New colours, new designs. I think we've got tote bags. Remind us what the Boatman Hotel is called again. The Boatman Hotel is called the Roundhouse. You won't be able to book a room there because it's full of the boatmen. There is also a kosher hotel, which I would recommend you don't try and book into either, but it is advertised as Bournemouth Kosher Hotel. Apart from that, any hotel will be happy to host members of the Ramish community. That's funny. Beth Frendel saying, remind me what the name of that Boatman Hotel is again. All right, guys, so I've done a 20-minute broadcast. I've proved that this new internet device is working. So it's Tuesday night tonight. We will see you on Friday live for a full live Schwabery, myself, Andy PG, and our special guest, ZZ from Pineal Foundation. We're going to be going deep into ancient AI, the construct that we live in, and all the good stuff that we like. It's very archaic-ish. It's very Godvagian, and I think you're going to like it. All right, guys. I think that's it. Test broadcast is completely successful. Double L's going to sign out, and I'll see you lot on Friday. Big up your chest. See you guys later.
Moving slow, baby, we're moving slow. Whoa. We're moving slow, moving slow.
Reports of a plane crash in the World Trade Center in New York.
Outside Liverpool Street Station.
11 people have been confirmed dead in an attack on the controversial French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo. 5 people are in critical condition.
Have been killed in Paris and more than 200 are injured in a series of attacks across the city.
There have been 2 explosions at Brussels airport and the blast at a city centre metro station.
It's Double L, you've heard of me, the flow's poison, liquid mercury. Hear my voice when I curse this beat, I let it moisten before surgery. Guilty in charge, repeat offender, for revealing elitist agenda. Still at large, delete the data, success or defeat, no retreat or surrender. And I can't let go, killer artist Charlie Hebdo. That's a false flag, actors in tow, and the blame Islam for the media show. 2 weeks later, Copenhagen, could it be bait at these global pagans? These traitors feed off people hating, so nothing's changed. Guilty in charge, repeat offence. My arse is back on the bench, the prosecution speaks my offensive views on my former defence, so hence saw the week from the chat, the covert conflicts, rearranged maps, government funded, hidden bloodbath is misinformation, way off the graph. So seek out multiple sources, be beware of malevolent forces, they steer clear minds of courses, hold your aura strong like a fortress, on operating a lawless state, the internet's like an open gateway, I gain knowledge at raucous rates that I disseminate with flawless pace. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions, fearful thoughts gain traction, step 1 in a chain reaction. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions, that's a direct action, breaking down our human attraction.
Not really free your mind, it's free yourself from mind. That's why society is structured to completely engross us in things to occupy our mind. Open your mind.
There's a war going on for our minds, for our attention, for our lives, and it keeps going on because we remain blind. The system is shoveling shit in our eyes. You consume this, watch that, or anything on a big screen that's flat. Distractions come in many formats. Time is one thing you never claw back. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions. Fearful thoughts gain traction. Step 1 in a chain reaction. Playing GTA, well, you're flushing the focus away. I'm cruising through this breathing illusion. Why do I need your game to play? This is real, are you feeling me? It's all vice in the city, no liberty. Put down the Xbox controller when I bust a verbal fired by warring factions. That's the direct action, breaking down on human attraction. There's no need for a power up. I discharge my aura, climb a mountain, cross a border, attack an all in a mind explorer. I want a PSC, a teleporter, to a land with no structural order. No distractions from warring factions, leading people like lambs to the slaughter. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions. Fearful thoughts gain traction, step one in a chain reaction. See me, I write about issues. You wipe joint pads with tissues. Unconsciously moving along while your awareness is stuck in situ. For your mind it's a major misuse. You're online, settling disputes. In a deathmatch, throwing a smoke grenade. I'm in a sound clash, smoking big suits. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions. Fearful thoughts gain traction, step one in a chain reaction. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions. That's the direct action, breaking down on human attraction. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions. Fearful thoughts gain traction, step one in a chain reaction. Weapons of mass distraction, fired by warring factions. That's the direct action, breaking down on human attraction.
Asleep and awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality. Asleep and awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality.
It's like this. You walk around with your eyes shut. Oblivious to the truth, you don't know what's up. It's like a dreamscape, but in the waking state, you're all plugged in. There's no need to concentrate. Are you asleep or are you awake? This is the density where your body holds weight. The computer program, you've all got a break. This is important shit, man. Your lives are at stake. I won't bow to reptilian minions, masters of the matrix controlling the billions. The clock's ticking, raising the stakes. I'm waiting for the day that the human race wakes up. When I woke up, I opened my eyes. Now I see clearly through the deceit and lies. To my surprise, the world is an illusion, a closely knit web designed for confusion.
Awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality. And awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality.
Let's run this, fam. Ain't fucking about anymore, fam. It's fucking high time these pussies listen, man. Yo, hey yo, it's high time. Stop living life blind. The further you fall, yo, the higher I climb. If your feet stop frost, you're in the firing line. It's hard to stand up when you got no spine. Fucking slobs, your legs are like jelly. Your soul's been sucked up straight through the telly. Don't believe what you see on the screens, cause the world that we live in is not quite what it seems. Fucking parasites, they breach every one of our human rights. They think it's pocket change, playing games with people's lives. These are the people who are supposed to revive a nation built on jealousy, greed, anger and lies. Yo, the biggest influence of life has to be greed. Everybody buying shit that they don't really need. You better follow the fashion, keep up to the speed. Fatten up that monster you continue to feed.
Asleep and awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality. Asleep and awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality.
I see it every day, yeah. I read it every day. I see it every day, yeah. I read it every day.
If we free our minds and the rest will follow. Living on today on the time that is borrowed. I feel it in my blood, feel it in my bone marrow. The grim man's come to reap among the shadows of our former selves. Production of the media, religion and wealth. Hysteria, they're feeding us around on our house. Swine flu with the vaccine flying off shelves. It's apparent to me we're being taken for fools. More I open my eyes, the more I see it for sure. And you gotta be wise, life is ever so cruel. So I'm gonna live mine by my own set of rules. So fuck what they say now, fuck what you see. Fuck all that bullshit they put on TV. In a world that's obsessed with the paparazzi. You're the only one who can set yourself free.
And awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality. And awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now or be lost in reality.
Yeah, for all the dilly ass fuckers out there, this one's for you. I see you talking but nothing's coming out. From the flourish of a seed, one made to believe everything we easily joined by media makeup. Societies of blood in a comedy can't wake up. It's time to break up this network of lies. I delved a little deeper, then I start to realize the sin is all around me like the devil in disguise. Let me wake you from your slumber, let me open up your eyes. So you sit down in front of the flat screen, you blaze up and then you kick back lean. Subliminally joining just like a crack thing. Next thing you're down a clinic, Botox and HP, and you didn't even want it in the first place. That's your first taste of your first disgrace. You can get hurt away from what you heard today, or war with the guts, so turn or stay.
Sleep and awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now, or be lost in reality. Sleep and awake at the same time. Relieve yourself from your conscious mind. You're the only one who can set yourself free. Put it all together now, or be lost in reality.